The revolution will not be televised.
Hey and Hayes, it's Leopardess and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about how to lock your lock fast. So for those of you guys who don't know me, please make sure you guys check out my lock journey playlist. I am at my 2-year mark, so make sure you guys check that out. Also follow me on Instagram at leopardess_. So let's begin. So there's many things that people claim will lock your lock faster. I'm only a believer in a few of them. First one I want to talk about is sea salt or seawater. So the whole thing about this sea salt or seawater is that if you spray it on your locks, it will help the hair to lock faster, come together faster. So here's how I feel about that. I don't think the sea salt one works. What I do think is the seawater would definitely work. If you go into the water every day and have the seawater in your hair, I do believe that it will help lock your hair faster. As for spraying the sea salt in your hair, I personally didn't like it. I didn't like the smell of sea salt in my hair while I was going about my everyday, or just the process. It just didn't seem like it was worth the time or the struggle of it. So as far as sea salt, I wouldn't do it. 2, the next thing that people say that causes your hair to lock fastly is washing your hair. So I'm a big lover of this. I really do think that washing your hair from the start really helps your hair lock. If you think about it, have you guys ever had that moment where you've used that cheap shampoo like VO5 or some crap from the dollar store? Or even just shampoo that wasn't made for your hair, and when you used it, it felt like... So that kirk sound is literally what your hair is doing. And when you're washing your hair with shampoo such as that, your hair is gonna lock up. Personally, I use Casio soap in my hair right now. Make sure you guys check out my lock wash routine. So I use Casio soap in my hair. Now looking back, would I use Casio soap in my loose natural hair? No, nothing. If I went back to loose natural, I would not use it in my hair. Sorry, but as a person who has locks, I like it in my hair with locks. But the Casio soap would feel like in my hair. And just washing your hair with shampoo and, you know, not combing and detangling your hair really causes the hair to combine and lock. Now, will it lock it 1, 2, 3? No, but it definitely will help with the locking process. It definitely will push you towards the locking process. So my recommendation, honestly, is for you to wash your starter locks. Obviously, don't wash it the first week. Give it some time. Give it 2 to 3 weeks before you wash it, and just maintain that. People think that you can't wash your starter locks, and you really can. You really can. But this video isn't about that. Washing your hair does help your locks to lock faster, but do not overdo it. All good things in moderation. Just like sea salt, it may work, but all good things in moderation. You also want to make sure that your hair isn't unraveling as well. So, you know, be gentle, wash your hair. Washing your hair is literally one of the top ones for me. Another thing that I've heard about is beeswax, and I'm saying heard, and it's so funny because I love beeswax. Like, I know a lot of people in the lock community are like anti beeswax, but I love beeswax, okay? But I do not believe that beeswax helps your hair lock faster, so I don't recommend using beeswax in the hope that your hair will lock together, because all it's really doing is just filling a space. It's not allowing the hair to fill those spaces that intertwine. So it's not really doing much. The reason why I love beeswax in general is just the way, I just like the way it has a finish on my hair. I like the way it feels in my hair, but I would never use it as a supplement to lock my hair. It just wouldn't work. And I wouldn't recommend you starting your locks with beeswax either. So that's a no-go for me. I think it goes, right now, based on this list, it goes washing your hair, seawater, and beeswax is at the bottom. And I think seawater definitely works if you're swimming in it, because it's basically the same. area with washing. It's just that, you know, you're constantly in that environment where you're being exposed to the water. You think between the washing and the seawater is that honestly, when you're moisturizing your hair, when you have locks and you just spray with a spray bottle, I think that does just as much good as just seawater. I don't mind having sea salt or seawater in your hair, whatever it is, cool. But if you do and you're very sensitive to smells, just get a water bottle, your moisturizing stuff, and you're good to go. Those two can kind of stay up high. Meanwhile, beeswax to lock your hair faster is a no-go. One tip in order to get your hair to lock faster, this is like #1 before washing it. #1 is to leave it alone. Literally, this is one of the top advice ever, is to leave your hair alone. Don't worry about when it's gonna lock, how it's gonna lock. It will lock and you won't even notice it, trust me. Like, parts of my hair locked and I didn't even know when it locked. But when I stopped paying attention and I stopped obsessing over it, it was doing what it needs to do. So leave it alone, take your hands out of it, step back, and just enjoy the process. And the less you think about it, the better it is for you. You're not worrying about, you know, how this lock is looking, if that's gonna do that or that. Stop obsessing over it. It will get there, it will lock. So leave it alone. Make sure you're washing your hair. It's okay to wash your hair. It helps with the locking process. If you wanna use sea salt, go ahead. But I mean, it's not one of my top ones. Beeswax, leave the beeswax alone as far as trying to get it to lock your hair. If you want to use it for retwist, that's fine. Just make sure you use a light amount. But overall, those are my tips. Those are my tips. And I use beeswax most times when I retwist, and I don't really have any buildup or any problems. So just don't use it as an agent to lock your hair. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe for more. Also, if you like these earrings, make sure you check them out on my website at leopardessbeauty.com. Right now, get 30% off with the coupon code SPRINGBLING. So make sure you guys check that out. Also, make sure you guys are checking your emails because I will be emailing the winner this week. We'll be having more giveaways, so if you guys are interested in being part of these giveaways, please remember to go to my website at www.leopardesscollection.com and sign up in the subscription box. But yeah, you could be the lucky winner too, so make sure you guys check that out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye. So I'm about to pick the winner right now. I know I look a little crazy, but I randomized it. So there was a lot of people who submitted submission forms as well as customers as well. So everybody is in there. Everyone gets an opportunity to win these prizes, and it's $50+ worth of merchandise. So let's see who it is. I'm gonna count to my favorite number and we're just gonna go from there. So the winner of this $50+ worth of merchandise prize is Fearless, and that's all I'm gonna say. So if you're Fearless on the screen right here, contact me right away so that I can send you your prize. Thank you guys so much for submitting your forms. Thank you guys so much for buying. I really appreciate you. It was really great, you know, as a first owned Black business to see everything just kind of coming through. So I really appreciate you guys so much. If I don't say it enough in my videos, I'm gonna say it again. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are like the best ever, okay? So if you haven't already, please make sure that you go to my website at leopardesscollection.com and sign up in the subscription so you can see when all my new merchandise come out, as well as so that you can be involved in these giveaways, because I will be having more giveaways in the future. If you didn't win this time, don't worry. There's a chance for you to win again in the future. But I appreciate you guys so much. You guys don't know. But bye.